Okay, hello everyone. So today we'll discuss about uh, welcome back to basic programming class. So today we will discuss about input, output, and string. And uh, and always you can open the Colab or Jupyter Notebook first. And here I will use a Jupyter Notebook. You can use a Colab or a Jupyter, whatever you want. Okay, wait. Okay, the first I will make the new file. Maybe I will make new folder here. For example, uh, wait. Rename it to exercise 5. Okay, so let's open new cells. Okay, we are ready. Okay, the first material is in today is will be input, output, and string. So what is this input? Input in programming context is any data or value that is sent by the user to the computer for further context. User perform the input process through a media or input device such as keyboard, mouse, camera, microphone, and so on. So let's see this image. First one, we have the keyboard, we have the processor, we have the monitor for the output, keyboard for the input, processor for the process, output for the monitor. Okay, so the basically input process like this. And next is static value versus user input value. So far, all the program code that we create is static. Okay, each variable that we create has a value according to what we want, but not what the user wants. Take a look at the sample code below here. So if we have the variable panjang equal, we have the value 10, and lebar we have the value is 5, and luas we will multiple panjang multiple lebar, and we can print luas. Okay, so basically so far we was learning about static value, like for example I wanna run here. Okay, for the static value we just add the value manually. Okay, for example we want change to 10, we should be edit 10 or 7. Okay, this is not user wants. So for the input we want user can input with the user experience. Okay, so let's see here. Yeah, for example, this is the static value. Okay, I will run it. Wait. Okay, if I run it, we can let's see here. Okay, so next, then what if we want to calculate the area of an integer, okay, other than 10 and 5? Okay, so how we can change this, but input by users. Okay, so the input by user. Okay, the answer is making input in Python. Okay, in Python programming language, we can create input by calling the Python's built-in functions, call it the input functions. Okay, the input function accept a string parameter, which parameter will be displayed on the screen before the user enter any data. Okay, for example, here. Okay, okay, for example, I will make the input. Okay, for example, with the input here, we will run it. Okay, will be display the field of input before we print show the result. Okay, for example, I wanna my name. I wanna print my name. Let's answer, and we got it. Okay, this the result. Okay, the print. Okay, so but in here the data type of the input value is string. Okay, for example, I wanna add a type here. Type. Let's see. This type for in the input value is the string. String is the default value for the input functions. Okay, so how we can input another functions of another type of data type, for example integer, for float or boolean. So if we can just input, for example okay, for example we will input this, for example 2 and 5. Okay, this will be error. Why error? Because type error is scanned multiple screens by not integer of type string. So we cannot multiple screens or integer or value string or data type string. So this will be error. So how we can input data type by integer? Okay, so why error? Because we are trying to multiply two value of type string data, and it will cause an error like the one above the programming language, like this. Okay, so input data other than string, we can use we can convert string data type to integer using integer functions. Okay, or EINT. functions. So for example, like this, we will fix it. Okay, so we have input like this. Okay, for the input like this, um, let's see, we have the integer function and we have the input and same input. Okay, let's see. I will add 9 or 8. See, we can calculate or multiple the value. Okay, with the we can convert string into the integer or string to the integer. Okay. Okay, next, what is output? Output is any value or data or information sent by the machine or computer user that user human after a certain processing stage. In general, the output can be either from text, image, sound, or even information printed on paper, and so on. So output in Python, we have two type. Okay, for the first one, output displayed on screen CLI. For example, we have the CMD here. Okay, we have the CMD here. If we can running in CMD, maybe for our Pythons, we can see like this. Okay, in here. But and second, and the output is written in the form of file. Okay, we can running with Jupyter Notebook. We can see the output with the file IPNB format. Okay, in the column same. So on this occasion, we will only discuss the first type of output, which the display on the ByCL screen. Okay, but we just have the good tool here like Jupyter, like Colab, so we don't need uh, we don't need CLI, but CLI we can use with uh, for example big screens, for example like the value. Okay, maybe I will see here for you guys. For Jupyter, we can click file and download as sample. Okay, Python file. Okay, okay, we have the XSS Py. I will go to the maybe download. Okay, to the download sample. Wait. Okay, we will try to exercise P, running exercise P. Okay, we can use the CMD and uh, sample CD. Oops. Sorry guys, CD downloads. Okay, ls. Oops, is purple and merge file. Okay, so let's see. I will exercise 5 dot by. Okay, input value 2, input value 3. Okay, it's the same like this. Okay, we will get the looping name, and we have more like this. Okay, we'll do again for maybe like this. Okay, this is the same in Jupyter, but we can execute with the command line like this. Okay, so next for next is the most basic print command. Okay, to create output on the screen, the command or function we use most often is the print functions. From the very beginning of the basic programming course we learning, we have used print many times and in various places. If we look again, we can see this following pattern. For the regular patterns, we have the print, we have the one string, and the multi-argument with the comma separator, like this. Okay. Okay. So, for example, oops. For example, I have print like this. Good morning. For example, good morning, and this is okay. This is about uh, regular print. Okay, let's see. Okay, and the second one is the multiple. Okay, multiple for example morning. Okay, morning, and evening, night. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so the first one is the regulars. If we want more strings, we can add a separator. Okay, like this. It's the multiple argument. Okay, the separator in the print functions we can add with what do we want. Okay, for a default separator with the comma, for the output is with the space like this. Okay, but if we want different with space, for example we want a multiple or a symbols or emojis, we can add this. Okay, okay, we just copy it and we have save here and add separator, for example percent yeah, like this. Let's see the difference. Yeah, if we have the parameter separator here, we can add the separator for this like this. Okay. Okay, next is the final characters or the end characters. We can use the n parameter n. So let's try. Okay, I will add the commenter here. Okay, if we add n, we can see this. Okay, for example, you can add whatever you want, like maybe space, or maybe comma, or emojis, or anything. Okay, this is for save and end, but you can add save and end with the one. Okay. Oops, we have error. We forget comma. Okay, let's see this. We have a separator like this, and we have the n with this. Okay. Okay, we forget for the n. I will add n, for example. Okay, like this. Okay, next is formatting the output. So we can format the output in print, okay, with distinct format. Okay, for example, we will add the format equal thing. Okay. You can see here, this is format for we have the like this. Okay, this is for string format. You can add this for input this value to this. Okay, how this work? We can add format to this. Okay, dot format, and add the first value you want it. For example, I want a, and second value is b, and third value here is result, for example. Okay, so let's see. Okay, we can print like this for the format strings, and we will add the format. For example, you wanna what, for example, a or b or results. Okay, and next you can add okay, for example, you wanna add a string without any variable. You can add with the adding format variable, and you can use the index here. For example, this index 0, this is index 1. Okay, you can call with the index, and you can call with key. For example, in addition to using index such as 0 and 1, we can also use key or keys in the form or strings. Okay, for example, I will give you for examples for this. Print, for example, first name. This is for key, and first name. Okay, for example, last name. Okay, we have we should be space, and don't forget we add the strings here, and we have the quote. Okay, we record and okay format and writings first name is what, for example, my name Tina, and the last name is Alamsyah. See, this is add format strings with the key. Okay, we for the first we can writing key, and the second one in the format we can um, writing the key and the value. Okay, this is key and value. Okay, and next is about string. In the programming world, this is one data type that serves a store of collections characters. The characters are arranged into a single unit from words, sentences, or program paragraph, which can even be formatted from digits and also numeric. In Python, strings are created with a combination of single quotes or double quotes. Okay. For example, like this is the single quotes and the double quotes, and we can retrieve the character at the index of the string like this. Okay, for example, we have the name Landis Fabry. If we want to print what the index in the nama in the name, for example, print name for this will be output e. Okay, I will give you for examples. Okay, for example, we have a name. Okay, for example, my name is Jamsa. So print, we wanna see what happen if I print name and index 3, for example. See, we have n for where and this. Okay, for you guys, if you want it call the index in the computer is start from 0. Okay, for example, z is 0 1 2 3 4 5 and so on. Okay, and we can add print, for example, my name -3. So what happened? We have the y this list. Okay, why? This is because we start in the end. Okay, this is -1 -2 -3. Okay. Okay, to perform slicing or cutting a string, we can use a range of index wedges enclosed by two square brackets here. We can use bracket and separator by a semicolon or by a colon. Consider the following like this. For example, I have okay, I will give comments here. This for index strings. This for not index strings. This is for slicing string. Okay, we want a slicing string. For example, we have the paragraph. Okay, sorry, paragraph here. For example, I love coding. Okay, for example, I love coding, and let's see, I want to print paragraph. we will print for example 3. Oh, wanna I love, just I love. Okay, suppose 1 0 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so we can see for 0 into 6. Let's see, I love. Okay, we want to print I love like this. We can just print this. Okay, 0 until 6. Okay, why 6? Okay, because 0 is have the value like this. Okay, we have the value in this Python. Okay, okay, for example, when print for example coding. Okay, for example coding, we can use what for example coding paragraph. Okay, can use 1 2 3 4 5 6. How about -6 like this? Oh, I'm sorry, -6. Okay, -6 we have the coding of this. Okay, just you can use you can call this 1 -1 -2 -3 -4 5 6. Okay, so we have just -6 like this. Okay. Okay, that example for index strings, and we have the format strings now. For example, for the first one is format space first. We have templates. Okay, the first Y, you can add a template here. Okay, and we can add value in the print. Okay, let's see this format string. Okay, for example, we have what is it? Forget. Okay, we have the templates. For example, or paragraph or template, whatever you want. Paragraph. For example, this I love coding again, coding Python. For example, okay, but if we can this I love coding Python and for example Java. Okay, but Python in Java we cannot see, or we cannot add like this. Okay, we can use a format like this. This will be whatever you want. Okay, if you use the inputs. Okay, for example paragraph I love coding words. Okay, so we can print like this okay, paragraph format. Okay, you can use this for example Python and Java for example. See, yeah, so we can use a print like this if we have the value wanted custom like this. Okay, this for example you can use the value for the futures with the database. Okay, so we can use like this. Okay, this is the first one. You can change with the s like this. Okay, since s. Okay, you can use paragraph dot send s. Okay, sorry, I have the not correct. Okay, just percent like this. Okay, yeah, See, it's the same output. Okay, next is the smart functions. We can use the key and we can use the strings formats. Okay, so the we can use interpolations. For the interpolations, we can use just add f like this. Okay, for example, interpolations. Okay, for example, we wanna print maybe I have name now and country Indonesia, and I had a print just add f and use like this. Example, hello, my name. Okay, name, and I from, okay, just in sorry, country. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, so you can just like the interpolations, you can add the f and the key of the variable here. And next we can split string to list. Okay, string to list, you can add like this, or you can add uppercase and lowercase. Okay, for example, you wanna make this to uppercase. Okay, let's see upper. This will be upper. Okay, and I want the lower. See, it's not the same. For example, this is lower. I will change to upper like this. This will be lower. Okay, this upper and lower you can use for the formatting. For sure you can use the input. Okay, for the inputs, for example, enter your name. Okay, you can just use this here with the upper. Okay, and this is the same. Okay, this lower, enter your country. See, I enter for example Zane. Okay, and Indonesia. Okay, we can have this. Hello, my name is Jane. I am from Indonesia. Okay. Okay, thank you very much. This is the end of the session 5. So you can writing the tasks and add link. I will add the more time for your. So thank you very much guys for watching. See you in the next class.